The product lifecycle theory was introduced by economist Raymond Vernon in 1966 with the publication of his paper, International Trade in the Product Lifecycle. As the title suggests, Vernon's intent was to explain observed patterns in international trade. Around the same time, Professors Theodore Levitt and Chester Wasson adapted this theory for use in the field of marketing, which was called the product lifecycle model from there on. Now, as Levitt describes it, any product passes through certain stages from market introduction to market decline, and these predictable stages characterize a product's lifecycle. The debate since has been centered around the model's usefulness because while the product lifecycle explains the stages of growth and decline, it does not explain the underlying dynamics that drives this progression. Now, a few years earlier, in 1962, Professor Everett Rogers published his book called Diffusion of Innovations, in which he suggests that the demand for any new innovation is constrained by the rate at which ideas and technology spreads or diffuses through a social system, which can roughly be translated as a market for our purposes. Now, taken together, the product lifecycle model and diffusion of innovation theory give us a more holistic picture of the patterns of customer demand over time. However, what's still missing is the fundamental cause of these customer demand patterns. The third leg of the stool, so to speak, is the value lifecycle model. With these three lenses, we can see more fully why customer demand changes and how those changes affect the diffusion of an innovative product in the context of the product's stages of market growth and decline.